This is seen more in children, and I'm not saying it's not seen in adults, but it's just that we don't have, as far as I know, we don't have enough studies to show the before and after effects of reading in adults. But in children, we know that the white matter is activated. So that's what happens here. In reading, you are actually stimulating the different parts of the brain, and you could, interpret it, all your sensations, depending also on whether it is a sort of a short-term interpretation or something that is more sustained. And that is why I keep coming back again and again on this instant short-term gratification and long-term gratification, to impress upon everyone here that there is a evidence-based argument towards the importance of reading, rather than obtaining information, particularly on digital media.
Nas, you must have one or two examples. You don't have to mention any names from your experiences in the book club, how the book club members evolve, change, and how they affect their family and surrounding environment.
Actually, after I recover from trying to understand this adult reading topic into reading as an adult, the first person that came to my mind, who I am very sure have read a lot and actually was in a position to affect the society, is still Dr. Mahathir. I believe he reads a lot. He also writes. Yeah, and I think he has certainly affected and shaped the society up to a certain point till today. So he is the person that I always think of as someone who is an icon of reading. Yeah. Maybe he has read The Prince or the Sun Tzu Arts of War, for all we know. Yes. So yeah, I thought of him when I got the title, the topic. That's an example I want to say.
Anybody want to touch? I mean, Dr. Andrew Mohan Raj has touched this, but since 1989, when Tim Berners-Lee developed the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, for people who are not familiar with it, was a science communication medium developed by CERN. CERN is the world's largest hadron collider, and information is shared across the world, and that protocol for information went on to become the World Wide Web. And from the World Wide Web came the internet, came social media, and all that. So, do you feel that this has, how much negative impact has this been on us, on the reading habit, especially for adults?
See, technology, definitely it is something which is needed for us to grow. There's no doubt about it. But sometimes, for example, like Prof was saying, when you go into social media too much, even including TikTok, Facebook, whatever, what happens is that, I'll tell you, there is this one patient came just 2 weeks back only. She said, I have urinary tract infection. And I have been taking medicine of antibiotic, that medicine, this medicine. So I asked her, do you sleep on time? Do you take too much of spicy food? Even everything, she said no. So then finally asked her, are you taking any supplement? So she said, yes, I'm taking ginger and garlic and cumin seeds and cardamom crushed together, boiled and drinking every day for the past 2 months. I said, why do you take that? Oh, I saw it in the YouTube or somewhere that it can reduce my cholesterol. See, even though this is a herb and spices is a part of Ayurvedic, I said, you stop that. You are not supposed to take it, because even if you are taking that cardamom, we hardly use regularly. We use it only when we make some dessert or some this one. And cumin seeds and all these things are spices in the cooking also we use very little. See, when she just read something, somebody said cholesterol, so she started getting this infection because her body heat has increased regularly taking this. So that's a wrong information. The correct information doesn't come through social, because people sometimes post the things just for the sake of posting on. So that is the negative impact. Then we had, and after she stopped, within a week she said, I'm back to normal. I don't have any issues. So these kind of things has to be. So that happens only when you read, you meet somebody who have an authentic information, and you read books which has more information. No, that is the main thing. See, Kerala is actually, just to add on it, it's a 100% literacy state in India. Considered, so they read a lot of book clubs, and so much of information that the state cannot grow because they criticize everything. And politicians are also smart in such a way that they are also like, they are all voracious readers, and they have IAS officers who is basically also are very well educated. So you have this critical thinking where you will criticize everything because you know you are more informed than even the politicians. So we need to see the balance of using the knowledge in the right way is very important. Yeah, thank you.
Shanti,
So this is what I would like to share. With the advent of technology and everything that you have mentioned, now can we backtrack and say we don't want all these things? We don't want the internet, we don't want the AI, we do not want to use ChatGPT and all. No, I don't think that's going to work, right? It is already there. But I think moving forward, the journey ahead should be to take advantage of what's given to us. That's to take the bad, take the good and leave the bad, which is not going to be easy, right? We can start it off, and also to have that practice with those under our control, right? So I think that really should be the way ahead. And even this morning's panel, somebody has, Dr. Roy, I think she has mentioned that, technology actually can be so much of an advantage to us. But it depends on us, how much we take, how much we leave, and to understand, what is going to bring about success, to bring about improvement, to bring about progress to the society, and what should not.
What do you call it? Let's have a look at. Let's try out a post-apocalyptic type environment where we don't go through reading anymore, and information is passed directly to our brain. How would you think that will affect society?
I think, we adapt to the situation, and I think as all the panelists have, agreed that technology is not necessarily bad. It can be good, and it's a question of how we use it. But of course, that is easier said than done. I mean, personally, I would sometimes feel, that I would be quite happy to go back to the days without the mobile phone. And I don't think we'll miss out a lot, because we did manage, life then. But on the other hand, the